From the heart of Wayne County, this is Wayne Goldsboro Television, Goldsboro, North Carolina.
Today's Wednesday. It's the 13th of the month of July, 2016. Right?
Yes.
Right. Thank you for being with us. My name is Wayne Alley.
And I'm Kate Daniels.
And this is Wayne Goldsboro Television. Hey.
Hey.
Hey, here we are. This show runs at 7 a.m. and this may be the time you're watching. If not, you're watching us at noon, and if not that, you're watching us at 5:30 in the afternoon.
That's right.
So why'd you start so late? Anyway. A couple of things for you. Number one, the Senior Center alerted me the other day that on August 12th, between 5 and 8 p.m., they're going to have a variety show at the Senior Center. We'll have details on that as it develops. All right?
Be a part of it.
Be a part of it.
Be a part of it.
That's right. The Parks and Recreation Department of the City of Goldsboro is an amazing organization.
They are.
Those guys are just fantastic. Guys and ladies. I'm
That's
talking about
right.
guys
That's right.
collectively. Yeah, that's right. Collectively, but those folks over there are just amazing at everything they have going on. They got so many things going on. They've got programs and youth things for youth. They've got adult things for adults. And they've got senior things for seniors. Just thought I'd mention that.
They've got it covered.
Got everything
This
covered.
is the most incredible team that I think any community could reckon with.
Yeah.
They're coming up with very creative ways to get people moving, get people out in the community, and they're doing a great job of getting the word out. They are all over Facebook. Y'all do a great job on the show of pulling in for interviews and letting the community know what's going on. So stay tuned to what they're doing and be a part of some of the fun activities.
Yeah, and you know, you can go to GoldsboroParksandRec.com and pull up a catalog of events that would just, you know, it'd take you forever to read them.
That's right.
I'm not going to read them. I'm going to wait for the movie to come out. Yeah, because there will be one. Anyway, there's a lot of stuff to do around the city of Goldsboro, so go to Goldsboro Parks and Rec and check that out, okay?
That's right.
What in the world? Where did that come from?
What is
Well,
that?
I don't know. That says Wayne County Chamber of Commerce over 100 years strong. You look really good for
Oh, thank
you. I'm telling you. Okay, the voice of the business community. It's got to be really tough, really tough to join the Chamber of Commerce of Wayne
It's very
County.
difficult.
Oh, I know.
There's
it's
a test involved.
Is there? Yeah. Number 2 pencil and all that?
Yeah, and you got to make sure you fill in each answer perfectly.
Right.
No, we make it incredibly easy to join the Wayne County Chamber of Commerce. Thank you for that softball pitch.
Hey, that's okay.
We're here to support the business community and the community at large, and would appreciate the opportunity to speak with you if you're interested or know somebody that's interested about joining the chamber, or if you are a member, we want to hear from you as well. Hear what you think we're doing real well, and see where there's some areas that we can do things a little differently. We're always open to adjusting our sails where we need to go for the community.
Even before I got into the business I'm in now, before radio, anytime, and I've lived in several different locations.
Right.
But anytime I made a move and I needed something and didn't know the community, didn't know anything about it, I would call the Chamber of Commerce and say, do you have a chamber member who sells car parts, who sells tires?
That's right.
A trusted member of the community.
Right.
And this is who belongs to our Chamber of Commerce here in Wayne County. Business members are people who are trusted in the community to do a good job. And they stand behind their work and they stand behind their product. So if you're going to do business, if you're new to the area, check out the Chamber of Commerce of Wayne County. Find out who the members are, and you know that these people can be trusted to do the right thing, service-wise, business-wise.
And are invested in the community.
And are invested
That's
in the
right.
community.
That's
exactly
right. Somebody was saying, you know, God, the chamber does so much throughout the year. Well, yeah, we do, because we're able to because of the people who are invested as members and volunteers working together. We've just got incredible partners.
That's exactly right.
That's right.
Did you know that July is National Ice Cream Month?
Yes. Yes. Why didn't I know this the first part of the month?
I think we need to celebrate.
Yes.
It is, and it's also National Horseradish Month.
Ew.
I don't like horseradish on my ice cream, however. Okay,
Yeah.
enough of that. Vote by mail. You know, here's an opportunity. We've got an enormous election coming up in November, and word across the country is that this is going to be one of the biggest elections in election history. That is with people turning out to vote.
Right.
Now, if you're an American citizen, you can vote and you should vote, providing you've done your homework. Now, I'm not saying don't vote. I'm saying do your homework. Find out the person that most aligns with your ideologies, the person that most aligns with the person that you'd like to see in public office. I hope you make the right choice. Anyway, just do the right thing. Do your homework, and just don't go out and vote for Joe Blow because Joe Blow is voted for by your cousin or somebody. Do your own homework. Do your own. Decide on your own who you think belongs in public office.
That's right. Or who you read an article about on Facebook and didn't vet it.
Oh, for crying
Come
out
on,
loud.
come
Yeah,
on.
really.
You know, there's that kind of old rule that is you don't talk about what at the dinner table? Religion and politics. I mean,
right.
I've heard that my whole life.
Yeah.
Well, some of the best conversations that my husband and I, or if we have friends over, have, you know, it evolves around some high
politics.
Well, it does. And
Yeah,
I think
it
it's
does.
important because, you know, sometimes if you feel pretty hard-nosed and pressed about an issue, if you talk it out with somebody else, you may go one way more left or more right, but I think it's important. And sometimes some of the people that you get in the most heated discussions
Yes.
or interesting conversations with are, you know, upset about something that it's like, have you even read about it? Do you even know about it?
Exactly.
And then once you talk that out, there's an opportunity for education on all sides. But it's very important, especially in today's society, that we are more open-minded than I think we are becoming as a society.
You're so right. People rely so much on information coming off the internet
Right.
or the mainstream media. Let me tell you something
Oh, I
about
can't watch.
mainstream
Oh, I
media.
can't watch it. I can't watch it
Mainstream media lies to you. I'll put it out there. They do. I'm sorry. Mainstream media lies to you. Boom. I said it, and I'm glad I did. I don't know where I'm working next week.
Oh!
Send me a postcard.
Stop it. Stop it. No, there are some brilliant, very good ethical reporters out there. Unfortunately, we're
Yes, there
just
is.
being very much swayed by shock value, I think, because of social media and having information at the click of a button or at our fingertips. It's who can make the biggest headline, get the most traction, get the most views and shares. And, you know, 5 years ago, we didn't have this, and you better believe 15 years ago, we never saw anything like this. So it's a blessing and a curse. I know we've talked about that some, about harnessing the power of technology, and there is goodness in it, but it's concerning right now, for
All right,
sure.
let me make a correction. Not all
Yes.
mainstream media fibs or lies. A lot of them do, though, so don't pay any attention to them.
Just vet it. Yeah, vet it.
No, just do your homework. That's all.
Yeah.
Anyway, what started this was the
That was a
vote by
rant.
mail. You can actually go to the Board of Elections office or call them up or download online a ballot to vote in the November election. You can do that. You go to waynevotes.com, or call them at 919-731-1411 to get information. 919-731-1411.
Easy breezy.
I kind of got on a soapbox there, didn't I?
You did. It's okay. I did too.
Okay, good. That's okay. Once in a
Hopefully we'll
while.
both be back tomorrow.
I hope so. Well, Code Red is an emergency notification system. It's a high-volume, high-speed communication service available for mass emergency notifications in Wayne County. And you can sign up for Code Red so you'll be informed in the event of a severe or threatening weather event. You can go to waynegov.com, click on the Code Red weather warning at the bottom of the homepage to sign up. If you want more information on Code Red, contact the Office of Emergency Services here in Wayne County at number 919-731-1416.
We shared this yesterday, that the prior week, last Thursday night, we had some bad weather come through, and at the chamber, phone rang, picked it up. It was a Code Red recording, and I've got a national weather app that's been great. It never went off, but fortunately, because of what Wayne County has put into place, thank you very much, we got the alert, and everybody got on out of the office and got their kiddos and headed home and got there safely.
Good.
Yeah.
Look, the code red thing, it's not intended to alarm anyone necessarily, but make you aware that that bad weather is imminent. And it gives you time to hopefully get yourself together, and that you can expect it and be aware of it and be prepared for it by the time it gets here.
That's right.
You think you have talent? Huh?
No.
Partner? Pilgrim? So you think you've got talent. There's a big event that's planned for October 7th on base at Seymour Johnson Air Force Base, and it all takes place at the base theater there. Doors open at 6:30. The event itself will begin at 7. 2 categories. One category is for active military, and the other category is for civilians. Civilians can be a part of this. Man, if you dance, if you sing, if you do a variety of entertainment, if you're instrumental, you rap, you're in a group, there are dancers, comedians, spoken word, or other novelty entertainment items, well, you can be a part of this. Auditions are going to be held between 6 and 8 p.m. on the evenings of September 5th, September 7th, and September 8th. Adult military category, or rather active military category, and civilian category, ages 16 and older. 16 and up. Now, auditions again September 5th, 7th, and 8th at 6 p.m. To register, there's a couple of ways you can do this. You can talk to Senior Airman Kyvone Williams, and that number, by the way, Kyvone is K-A-I-V-O-N-E, Williams, at extension 8542 on base. Or you can email Kyvone Williams, K-A-I-V-O-N-E .Williams at us.af.mil. And there you go.
Great event coming up.
Yeah. Hey! Hey!
Hey!
Hey! Let's go to our interview. We'll be back on Wayne Goldsboro Television. Today we're at where are we?
We're at the Paramount Theatre, Wayne.
Paramount Theatre, Wayne, and we're right here with Carol Bowden of Curtis Media Group, specifically WGBR. How are you?
I'm doing well, and you know all about WGBR.
I've heard about it, yeah. Well, anyway, we won't even go there now because we've got something very important to talk about.
We really do.
You are the push behind a program or show that's going to be coming up here pretty soon, August 12th, I believe, right?
1 month.
It is.
We have 1 month from today.
Oh, man. And I'm not ready. Are you ready?
No, because you and I are performing together.
We are. We're going to be performing together, and I'm looking forward to that.
I'm really excited. The whole program is called Stop the Whispers.
Stop the Whispers. Now, what's that all about?
It means it's time to talk about mental health issues. Mental illness is okay to talk about. If you were having a heart attack, I wouldn't shun you. I should not do the same if you're having depression or anxiety or if you suffer from bipolar disorder or anything like that. So we're trying to get people to talk about mental illness and bring awareness to our community because it's the #1 problem.
This is one of my favorite topics because people, you said it, people just don't want to talk about it.
No, they don't. They whisper about it. What's wrong with him? Why is she lazy? If they'll just get up and do something. And people don't understand that just like if your leg is broken, you can't.
That's right.
And so we're trying to get people to talk about mental illness, and we decided a fun way to do it would be a lip sync battle, symbolic because we're not going to actually be singing, thank God.
Oh, yes, thank you. Yes.
And have people up there doing a lip sync, and there will be a champion. I think it'll be one of us.
I
but
think
anyway.
it will too. It will too. So how does that work? Give me a demonstration of lip syncing.
No.
Oh, come on, just.
No.
How's that? Is that close?
That was good.
It's pretty close.
So we'll get up on stage and there'll be 10 performers that night.
Okay.
You and I will be there, and we're very blessed to be part of this group. But Kate Daniels, Octavius Murphy.
Wow.
Jeff Holtz, Kirk Keller.
Wow.
Julie Beck, Eric Fonseca, Becky Craig, Jeff Farrow. I hope I haven't missed anybody, but it's going to be a great crowd.
I have to ask if the selection of these particular people has anything to do with mental health.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely. They all were so willing to get up there and lend their well, not their voice, but their talents maybe,
Talents.
a little bit of
Talent's
fun.
good, yeah.
And we're also going to mix in spoken word. We're going to have a suicide survivor speak. We're going to have one of our performers talk about their own battle.
Okay.
So there you
And
go.
I think I know who that may be. So
I think you might.
We're not going to say.
No. So tickets are $15. It's August 12th. The performance is from 7 until 9. There'll be some other entertainment during the night, but the focus will be on these individuals who are dedicated to raising money for mental health awareness in Wayne County. And the Mental Health Association in Wayne County is actually still viable. Every penny. We have not used one single dime that we've raised for anything that we're doing, not even using the Paramount. We've had private donors that have helped us with that.
Wonderful.
Every single penny will go to our awareness campaign so we can reach kids in schools, so we can reach that person sitting across from you in the office, so we can reach our military who suffer from PTSD, depression, anxiety, or anything else. We are going to make a difference, and if we save one life, it's worth it.
You know, that is so important. I'll tell you something. I have been an advocate for the mental health issue for a number of years.
You actually served on the board.
I did, and it's so important. It is so important. I've got friends who have been with the board and been in the mental health field for so many years, and you're so right. People just don't want to talk about it. Are you aware of the fact that depression falls under the category of mental health? Mental health, depression. And there's so many different levels and different degrees of depression, you know, from a mild depression all the way up to severe depression. And all of that falls under the heading of mental health. And I don't know of anybody who at some point, at one time or another, has not been depressed.
You're exactly right. Eating disorders, people that want to try to hurt themselves. We've already said PTSD. That is huge in our military,
It is.
but it's also huge in our first responders. Think
Yes,
about their
that's right.
jobs.
That's right.
So right now, you know, we've had some tragedies in Wayne County over just the last couple of days, and those things are going to affect people, and they need to understand whether it's short-lived or if it's a lifetime. It's okay to talk about it.
It's okay to talk about it. You need to talk about it. If a member of your family, the signs are so obvious. Well, sometimes they are. Sometimes they're not, but they will become obvious over time. They're obvious. If somebody is just not acting right, they all of a sudden they withdraw within themselves, or they just don't eat, or they don't sleep. And there's something wrong, and you cannot turn your head to this. You can't. You have to look at it straight ahead, and you say, "There's a problem here."
Yep, and approach that person. If they don't come to you, say, "Are you okay? Can I talk to you?" Because something that I want everybody to realize, and this is what really prompted me, along with working in the mental health industry. We had an 11, a 15, and a 19-year-old commit suicide in Wayne County in less than 3 months. 11, 15, and 19. I want next year for us, after doing this, and we continue these efforts to raise awareness and stay out in the community, to say, no one in Wayne County committed suicide.
What a shame. What a tragedy. And there had to be signs. There had to be signs.
Absolutely.
So support this. We want you to come to the Paramount Theatre on August 12th. What time does it start?
7 o'clock.
7 o'clock. That's a good time.
It's a great time. 7 to 9 Friday night. What else are you going to do?
And tickets are only $35.
No, they're 15.
They're what?
15.
Can we change that?
Well, I would like to, but we're trying to get everybody here.
Okay, I tell you what now. The tickets are 15. Why don't you give 20? Just give $20. Can you
That'd be, yeah.
Or 16 or 17 or 18. Just give something, because every single penny goes to helping mental health here in Wayne County. All right?
Absolutely. And I've got to thank Piedmont Natural Gas and Client First Behavioral Health. They're the ones that have made this possible. They're big sponsors.
All right. So, number one, we're going to have a lot of fun.
Oh, yeah.
That's going to be a lot of fun. And we're going to see who the best singers, lip syncers are. Oh, boy, here in Wayne County. Okay.
Thanks.
Carol Bowden, Curtis Media Group, WGBR, thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
We're back on Wayne Goldsboro Television. Thank you for being with us there. What's special about today?
Everything.
Yes. Today is Wednesday or Wednesday.
Wednesday.
Wednesday. Larry King used to say Wednesday. Today is the 13th, right? Yeah, the 13th. It's Embrace Your Geekness Day. So if you're a geek,
Got it.
there you go. Gruntled Workers Day. Are you gruntled?
What does that mean?
That means you're. That's opposite of disgruntled.
Oh,
Like if
I
you're a
like
disgruntled worker, then
Yeah.
you're not happy. If you're gruntled,
gruntled worker.
what a word.
I like it.
Man, I kind of like it too. Yeah, I'm gruntled.
Gruntled.
Sounds like, you could be a hog farmer. You're gruntled. And that's a good line of work to be in right now. Let's see. National French Fries Day. That's good.
Awesome.
Bria likes that one.
Awesome.
Okay. Also, it's World Cup Soccer Day. And there you go. There's that. Here's today's trivia question. Today's trivia question is, category is, okay. The category is 60s television. 60s television. Who took the place? This is not the way the question reads, but I'm going to turn it around.
Okay.
All right. 1962 television program starring Jack Parr. 1962 television program starring Jack Parr. I kid you not. I kid you not. You used to say that all the time. I kid you not. When he left the program, on a sour note. He really did. He kind of walked off. Who replaced this guy? Who replaced Jack Parr as the star of this program, 1962?
Any hints? Like any?
One of the best known television stars of all time.
That's not really a hint.
I know.
All right, I don't have a clue.
Okay, he's tall.
And dark and handsome.
Well,
He's
Ray,
an
he wasn't,
actor.
actually, he wasn't dark, but he was a nice-looking man. He was handsome. He's not with us anymore. He's passed on. And he's one of the most recognized faces ever in television entertainment.
Is it a comedy?
It was not a comedy.
Oh, okay.
It was not. If I told you what kind of show it was, you would know
It was a soap
immediately
opera.
who it was. No, it was 1962. Jack Parr was a commentator, as opposed to an uncommentator. That's a joke. Anyway, there you go. Jack Parr was replaced by who? Who took Jack Parr's place in 1962 on that particular television program? Arts Council of Wayne County currently accepting vendor applications for the City of Goldsboro third Beak Week Festival. Vendors of handmade goods and homegrown, locally grown produce. Vendor spaces are 10 by 10. It costs $50. Feel free to contact the Arts Council staff if you have questions about that. That number is 919-736-3300. 919-736-3300.
Yes.
Going to our next part of the program, and we'll be right back on Wayne Goldsboro Television. Today, from Seymour Johnson Air Force Base, we're talking to Technical Sergeant Mr. Jason Williams. Jason, how you doing?
I'm good, sir. How are you?
I'm doing fine. I appreciate you coming in and talking to us. Now, how long have you been in the Air Force?
12 years.
12 years, and that means that you have been to several places. Where did you join, by the way?
I actually joined right here in Goldsboro.
In Goldsboro?
Yes, sir.
Oh, well, where are you from?
Clayton.
Get out of here.
Clayton, North Carolina.
All the way from Clayton, huh?
All the way from
Gee
Clayton.
whiz. I know it takes minutes to get from here to there.
It does. It does.
Well, what made you join the Air Force? What inspired you?
Well, when I joined in 2004, I really was tired of working 3 jobs. I worked 3 jobs coming out trying to go to college and working 3 jobs. And I said, the Air Force will pay for that for me.
Yeah.
And on top of that, it's a good life. It has been a great life.
It's a great career.
I'm looking forward to spending 8 more years in, and hopefully retiring out of the Air Force.
Yeah, you're on the downside of that 20. It's
split it in half.
Yeah, that's right. So you're moving along here pretty good. So you're going to, of course, go on to your 20 after being in for 12 years, I would think.
I am. That's my plan. That's my goal. If they'll let me,
All right.
that's what we'll do.
So what do you do at Seymour Johnson?
I'm a crew chief, but now I'm currently flight line expediter.
A flight line expediter.
For the F-15E
Now,
strike eagle.
all right, explain that to me. What is a flight line expediter? What does that mean?
So the expediter is in charge of getting the aircraft ready for flight, in charge of putting the people where they need to be to get the aircraft fixed on time so the pilots can get their training that they need.
All right. All right. Now, does that mean you have a crew under you? Or?
Well, I have a crew that works with me.
Okay.
I have approximately 30 to 40 crew chiefs that we get the job done day in and day out.
All right. You're getting the job done.
Yes, sir.
So if there was anything difficult about your job, what would it be? What's the hardest part?
Man,
There's not one.
there's not. I love my job. I love what I do, and I think
Good answer.
Hey,
All right. Well, what do you like best about it then?
probably the camaraderie. Everyone I work with, I enjoy working with,
Yeah.
and that's in some jobs you don't find that.
No, you really
You
don't.
don't find
You
that.
don't find that. You're absolutely
But
right.
everybody has everyone's back, and they're there for you if you need them, and you can't beat it.
Now, was Goldsboro on your dream list, or?
It actually was.
Really? Okay.
I got stationed at Elmendorf, Alaska.
Wow.
Coming out and being a Johnson County boy, so
Yeah.
I didn't know anything about that cold weather.
Right. It gets cold in Alaska at
but-
Elmendorf.
But I enjoyed it. I really did. I enjoyed my time there. Beautiful place.
Yeah.
And when they gave me the option to put down a list of where I wanted to go, I said, well, I guess I'll come back to North Carolina.
Yeah. There you go.
And
A place like home.
I'm happy to be back here. And
Well, how long have you been back?
I've been back since 2008.
Okay.
2008.
All right. Now, how long were you at Elmendorf?
4 years.
All right.
Yes, sir.
All right.
And that was a good time.
All right. Now, you're always subject to moving, of course. So, if you could go somewhere else, where would you go?
At this point, it doesn't matter. I would like to go overseas again, Lake and Heath or Japan. Anyone.
Wide open.
It's wide open.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. Wherever they need me, I'll go.
Man, I know the Air Force loves you. I know they do.
But
Here's
you
a man
know,
who loves his job. He doesn't care where he is. He'll go anywhere. Right?
well, and that's true. I've been fortunate to be here as long as I have.
Yeah.
My wife and I have 2 kids.
Do you?
So the grandparents are real happy that we're here.
I'm sure.
But I wouldn't mind. We've actually talked about it. Wouldn't mind going somewhere else. I think it'd be good to see more places.
That is fantastic.
So,
well, you brought it up. What does your wife do?
my wife right now is a stay-at-home mother.
Very good. Excellent.
Our son, she's probably going to go back to work this fall because our son will actually be starting school this fall. Our daughter's already in school, and so she'll be joining the workforce again.
Oh, Jason, that's great.
Yes,
that's
sir.
Great. Well, you sound like you got a lot going for you, man. What do you like to do when you're not Air Forcing?
Well, when I'm not Air Forcing, I like hunting and I like golfing. I know that's two totally different combination
It
there.
shows you're versatile. As long as you don't confuse the two and try to shoot the golf ball, you know?
Yeah, there you go. But those are my 2 favorite hobbies.
Yeah.
Those are 2 of the things that I enjoy the most. And spending time with the family. If we can make a beach trip here and there, that's fun too.
That's good too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't get a chance to do that much in Elmendorf, did you?
No. We did make some mountain trips because
Well,
they were right around the corner.
I guess if you enjoy hunting, that was a good place to be.
It was. I actually did a lot more fishing up there
Oh, did
than I
you?
did. Yes, sir. Than I did hunting, but the fishing was amazing up there, and salmon runs were awesome. So.
Well, Jason, I appreciate you talking with us. Best of luck to you on your final years with the Air Force, and I know you're going to do real well. Thank you so much.
Yes, sir.
Technical Sergeant Jason Williams, stationed here at Seymour Johnson Air Force Base. North Carolina fellow he is, and we appreciate you being here today.
Yes, sir.
Thank
Yes,
you, sir.
No problem.
Today we're joined by Sergeant Paige Leonard, Crime Stoppers Coordinator for Wayne County and Goldsboro. Hey.
Hey.
How you doing?
Doing great, thank you.
I'm glad you're here.
Thank you for having us.
We're fighting crime.
Yes.
With the public's help, we're finding the bad guys and putting them away.
That's what we're trying to do.
You need the public's help on one right here.
We do.
What's going on?
Fortunately, you know, last time we spoke, I talked about a homicide involving a teen out in the county. And today I want to talk about another homicide, except this is involving another teen, juvenile, in the city. And it's a sad thing that's going on. And we definitely want to highlight this case also and bring the people to justice. But this one happened July 1st. Of this year at about 2:30 in the morning. We were called to the 400 block of East Holly Street in town.
That was an early Friday morning.
Yeah, and at that time they found Montez Wilson, who is 17. He was deceased from gunshot wounds. And you know, in this town, that's actually a busy time of the evening often. This was a kid that a lot of people knew, and you know, we're getting a lot of information from different sources, but we still have not made an arrest, and the investigators still want to hear from everybody on this case. They're still sifting through a lot of leads and a lot of information, and we need to get this person locked up.
Okay, 2:30 a.m. Friday morning would be overnight Thursday into Friday morning.
Right.
So late Thursday night, early Friday morning on Holly Street in Goldsboro. A 17-year-old man, his life was taken. That is so sad.
Yeah.
17 years old.
Yeah, and you know, and unfortunately, when you talk about two homicides of two juveniles under the age of 18, you know, just in the last week or two's time, that's just not what we need to have here in Wayne County. We need to stop this.
So we don't have any idea, we don't have anything of a description or anything yet.
No, nothing that we can give out. We just want any and all information that people have regarding this case.
In the Holly Street area here in Goldsboro, and on a Friday morning, early Friday morning, Thursday night, Friday morning, on the 1st of July, and that would be going into the holiday weekend.
That's right.
All
You know,
right,
I
so
basically would tell people, if you heard it, you saw it, stand up and speak out. You know, it's time for everybody to step forward and give some information to help put these people in jail.
Right. Or if you hear somebody talking about it, which is often the case.
Right.
You hear somebody talking about the case, and sometimes they even brag about it.
Yeah, yeah.
So the numbers are scrolling at the bottom of the screen, the number 919-735-2255 or 919-222-4230 for text.
That's correct.
All right, 735-2255 is the phone number, and to text it's 919-222-4230.
That's correct.
Anybody who has any information at all, no matter how small the information you feel it may be, they can still use this information.
That's correct.
All right. Sergeant Paige Leonard of Crime Stoppers, thank you so much.
Thank you.
We're back on Wayne Goldsboro Television. Thank you for being with us.
Thank
Oh
you.
boy. Again, today the 13th, there is a meeting tonight of the Goldsboro Wayne Purple Heart Foundation. That meeting tonight, this afternoon actually at noon, will be at the Veteran Services Office at 2001D East Ash Street today at noon. Goldsboro Wayne Purple Heart Foundation meeting. Now tomorrow the DAV Donald Kirkman Chapter 45 will be meeting at 7 p.m. at their office at their meeting place on East Mulberry Street, 212 East Mulberry. Disabled American Veterans tomorrow, 7 p.m. All right. The trivia question for today:
right.
Jack Parr was a star. He actually replaced Steve. Never mind. Never mind. I get so confused. I get excited about all this stuff. Anyway, Steve Allen. He replaced Steve Allen. Jack Parr did, and then Jack Parr lasted a while. He was very controversial and a funny man. But he was replaced by a fellow on television in 1962 by Johnny Carson. Here's Johnny. Yeah.
That was a good one. That was a good one. I didn't have a clue.
Okay. Well, yeah. So he did that show for a number of years, as you well know, and he passed away a few years back.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, we hope that y'all will join us again, of course, tomorrow morning for the show, but also at the groundbreaking on Wayne Memorial Drive for the Maxwell Regional Agricultural Center. It's going to be tomorrow morning at 10 a.m.
That's exactly right.
Be a part of it.
Yeah, please do. It's going to be an exciting day because it will only get better from that point on. We start breaking ground, the building will go up, and then people will massively join everybody else. The whole country will move into this building on Wayne Memorial Drive. Well, maybe not everybody. But until tomorrow, I'm Wayne Alley.
And I'm Kate Daniels.
And this is Wayne Goldsboro Television.